Today on the channel we're going to unbox this fake Ibanez cracked mirror Iceman that I got from China. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to unbox this fake Ibanez cracked mirror Iceman that I got from China. I know a lot of you can't stand fake guitars, or as they call them, chibsons. But you know, I think they're a lot of fun. I don't think they really pose a threat to any of the major labels and brands out there, the trademarks. You know, China pretty much runs its own rules when it comes to this sort of thing. But for $265 and free shipping, that's what I paid for this thing. It's really unbeatable. Makes cool content, and you know what? I can't afford $10,000 for a real cracked mirror Iceman, and that's one guitar project that I'm not going to do. I'm not going to build one. Thought about it, but it's a little bit crazy. So let's get to unboxing. This feels like it's boxed in the typical styrofoam wrapping on the inside. If any of you have bought or purchased any of these guitars from AliExpress or China in general online, they come in these. They come in a styrofoam casket, pretty much. That's super difficult to. Super hard to clean up. I mean, these things break and crumble and do all kinds of crazy things. So hopefully I don't make a huge mess. This is probably going to be a little noisy, so I'm going to do my best to avoid too much noise. Styrofoam's already coming out of it. I can see a line on the edge of this container where I'm cutting, and I'm trying to get as close to that edge, like the seam where this thing opens up, trying to get as close to it as I can, so when I open this container up, I can kind of fold it open. No matter what I do, I'm going to get styrofoam all over the place, so I don't even know why I'm trying to be this careful. Trying not to cut myself in the process. I'll get some closer shots of this once it opens up. This didn't come in a cardboard box. It legitimately came just in the styrofoam. Okay, so not bad, not bad. It's like it's snowing in here. The styrofoam is just going crazy. Alright, that was a little bit easier than I thought. Not quite as messy as I was anticipating, so that's cool. Alright, let me get the camera up closer to this thing. I'm just feeling through the wrapping cloth to see if there's any breaks. I'm just nervous. Looks okay, feels okay. Let's get the camera up closer and look at it. Okay, as you can see, there's styrofoam pieces just about everywhere. Came with a cable and a truss rod, Allen wrench. Alright, let's take a look at this. Look at the headstock of this. It says Paul Stanley on the mirror truss rod cover, okay? But then it's got a sticker here that says pumpkin. You peel the pumpkin sticker off of it and it says Ibanez on it. So they stuck this pumpkin sticker on there Maybe to, I don't know, avoid any hassles at customs. I don't know, man. But it was already peeling off. It was pretty obvious there was a sticker on it, but it says pumpkin. I don't know why I think that's funny. It's kind of early for me today. I just found that humorous. I think, I name all my guitars, right? I name them all. I don't know why I give my guitars names, but that means this guitar is going to be named Pumpkin. All right, Pumpkin, let's get out. Let's hope that you didn't break. This thing's heavy, man. This guitar is pretty dang heavy. Okay. God. Okay. So what am I doing wrong here? It looks awesome. Look at this, man. That is crazy. Okay, so it did sustain some damage. There's a little bit of damage here on the tone knob. There's a little bit of a whammo right there. This tone knob, it must have took some kind of a, either when they put this knob on, they pushed it on too far, or it took a hit. But that's okay. I've got speed knobs. I've got plenty of these laying around. No worries there. Let's take a look at the back of it. Let's just inspect for any damages. I'm checking just the neck itself. No cracks. Nothing. Absolutely nothing wrong with this neck that I can see. Looking at how this nut is put inside the body, or on the neck, the nut here. Everything looks good. The only thing I really don't like about these fake Ibanez guitars, I don't really care for the inlays. I wish they were just pearl looking inlays. I don't really care for that middle piece, but it looks okay. I mean, it actually looks pretty nice. The 12th, not 12th fret. This fret's got a Paul Stanley fret inlay on it. It's on the 21st fret. Now this mirror, this has got some kind of like a laminate over the top of it. There's something that they put over this. So on the inside of this, it looks like they scored a piece of like gold plexiglass or something that's underneath there, but you can't feel any lines. You can't feel, I'm putting fingerprints all over this, but there's some kind of there's a cover on top of this. So it's completely sealed off. The binding on this looks really nice. Hopefully the video of this is coming out good. I'm definitely going to put different pickups in this guitar. I doubt these pickups are very good, but I'm going to upgrade the pickups. Not sure what I'm going to put in it yet, but I know this is going to be a guitar that I play quite a bit. I love this. I can already tell you this looks awesome. Very, very pleased. The binding's got this nice, I don't know what you'd call it, multicolored stuff in it. Looks, looks sort of like the fret inlays. That's a thin style ABR looking bridge. There is
There's no fret sprout on this at all. The frets feel excellent on the edges. I'm not sure if there's going to be any dead frets. It's not in tune. The action seems to be, so far, I mean, it's detuned a little bit, but the action doesn't look, it's not crazy high or anything like that. So everything is checking out well. This nut carve, the nut slots look good. The distance between the first fret and the high E string looks to be about maybe 1.5 millimeters. Looks to be about 3.5 on the low E. That's good. That means those nut slots are carved the right depth. And this guitar is perfect. There's not a scratch on it. The neck is glued in perfect. There's no gaps, there's no seams. Wow. Cool. I'm going to do a flyby over this with my camera so you can get a better slow motion view of the guitar. Okay, I've got this thing all ready to go for a tone test. I've got it running through my Fractal X8 in Pro Tools. I've got a little bit of delay and reverb in post mixed in there just for some ambience. I haven't done anything to this guitar other than tune it. The pickups are a little bit on the low side as far as height. The neck pickup is real low and the bridge pickup is kind of low, so those need to be raised up a bit. Normally you want to get about maybe 3 millimeters away from the string height, but this neck pickup's pretty low. This is the neck volume, the bridge volume, and the master tone. One thing I did notice with the volume turned all the way off, I've got a little bit of a buzz. I think that's probably generated from my studio lights. More than likely, got a lot of lights going on in here. But anyway, let's check it out. We'll see how it sounds. We'll do some obligatory kiss licks for the fans. Okay, so there's your bridge pickup. One thing I've noticed about this guitar is the intonation is not perfect, so it may be going out of tune a little bit. Let's see real quick. Not bad, but when you get up here in the 12th fret and above, it's kind of out. So what I've got to do is basically lengthen or shorten the length of the saddle for the appropriate string that's not quite intonated exactly the way that it should be. Not a big issue, but intonation's not spot on perfect. Kind of as expected, but anyway, if you don't know how to intonate a guitar, it could be a little bit challenging. You may want to bring it into a tech and get them to adjust intonation for you. There's a lot of really easy videos to follow on YouTube if you want to do your own intonation on a tune-o-matic style bridge. It's really not that big of a problem or a hard fix, really. Gotta say the bridge pickup's pretty crunchy. Let me roll back on the tone a little bit. Bring it back up. All right, we'll check out the neck pickup here, full blast. The frets feel kind of gritty when I'm bending these notes and putting vibrato on it. I can feel that it's either the fretboard or the frets that feel a little gritty, a little sandy. So when I take the strings off this guitar, I'm going to clean the fretboard thoroughly and just get it cleaned up really nice. That should eliminate that. So far, there's not any high frets. All right, let's do the fret test real quick, okay? All right, perfect. No high frets. Let's do some bends. Good. Usually if you're going to encounter any kind of high frets, it's when you're either up here in the high frets or in the middle of the fretboard. A lot of times it's right on the edges, like the high E string or the high B string, where the fret isn't seated into the neck very good. Also, when you bend, a lot of times this you'll get some high frets where the neck is kind of rounded. When you bend this note up, you'll hit a high fret and it'll fret out, it'll splat out. Man, after all that, it holds tune. Okay, so there you have it. This is the Ibanez cracked mirror Chibson version from eBay. I got it from China. This was $265. They're all over the place on eBay. I think no matter who you buy it from, you're going to get pretty much the same quality. They look all the same on eBay from all the sellers. I'll put the link in the description below to the seller and maybe some of his listings that they have on eBay if you're interested in this model. There are silver ones. I wanted a gold one just to be different, and I'm happy with the decision. I really feel as though the $265 free shipping, just tax added onto that, I feel like this was a great value. It's a lot of fun. It sounds really nice for what it is. It could use some new pickups, granted, and a little bit of an intonation setup. Maybe lower the action just a tad, but I mean, that's all personal preference, really, most of that. No fret sprout, no dead frets, good fretboard. Maybe I just got a good one. The only issue I had with shipping was this tone knob has a little bit of a crack in the knob from where it was either seated too tightly on the actual tone pot itself on the stem, or it just got bumped in shipping. But, you know, that's an easy fix. Just pull that off, put another one on there. Yeah. So great. Look forward to using this in some future videos, and more than likely doing a pickup upgrade video in the near future. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing, comment below, and as always, have a great day. Peace out.